Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Divya and today I am joining you from the beautiful land of Tamil Nadu. This is my ancestral land in South India and I've been coming to this place since I was a baby, quite literally. I'm currently on the rooftop of my family home. It's a place that I have a lot of fond memories and I'm really excited to give you an immersive experience from this location because it means so much to me personally. A lot of my early childhood experiences being immersed in my culture are what introduced me to yoga before I even knew it was yoga. So I hope that you get to experience a little bit of that same magic. So without further ado, today's practice is an intuition-focused meditation. We're going to tap into the senses and build trust with our experience of our senses and our internal world as a building block towards achieving that confidence in our intuition, in our internal knowledge, so that we can take that same application off the mat and into the world. The reason I wanted to do this today is because throughout my time in India the past few weeks, I've had a lot of moments of reckoning with having to return to my intuition, which is something I've been working on for years. It's something I've lost touch with because I lost touch with my senses and my internal voice. So this is a practice that I do often. I check in with my body, I check in with my mind, my thoughts, my emotions, and use them as a way to course correct if I feel like I'm a little off course, and start to hear my voice again and then believe what that voice is saying. So all you will need today is a comfortable seat, either a mat or a cushion of some kind, and we're going to be seated the whole time, so take whatever posture is comfortable for you. Again, you are going to hear some nature in the background. You're going to hear some people maybe calling out to each other. It's about 7 a.m. here. The coil birds are in full effect. People are making breakfast, getting ready for work, so use it as an opportunity to practice being present. Okay, go ahead and come down to a comfortable seat. I'm just sitting with my ankles crossed in Sukhasana. If you want to have your knees folded, sitting back on your heels in Vajrasana, if that's more comfortable, feel free to take that. Sit on a cushion, on a bolster, on your bed, on the sofa, anywhere where you can relax. It's really important for this practice because we're going to be tapping into the body and you need to feel safe and comfortable. Wherever you are, go ahead and drop your hands down to your knees. Let's actually put the palms face down onto our legs. So we're really connecting with ourselves and closing this circuit of feedback from our body. Seal the lips. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Eyes can stay open if you like or lower your gaze. And exhale through the nose, just coming into the body. Starting to bring the external sensation internal. Another deep breath in. Just arriving here, no expectations. Exhale. Last breath to begin. Inhale. And exhale. Now go ahead and let your eyes flutter to a close. Starting to close off even more of the external stimulation and sensation. On your next breath in, I want you to start reaching the crown of your head a little bit higher towards the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are. And as you exhale, keep this length in the spine, but find a little bit more of a softening through the thighs, the feet, the knees, allowing the lower body to get heavy. Inhale to reach and expand. Exhale to ground, to root. Inhale to lift and open. And exhale to release. A few more breaths like this on your own, just practicing lifting and grounding the spine. Leaning into whatever sensations start taking over you. Now, I know it might feel counterintuitive that I'm teaching a meditation, especially one that's so internal, when you're also being subjected to a lot of sounds. At least on my end, I can't tell how well they're picking up. But I want you to think of this as a challenge, as an opportunity, because intuition doesn't wait for the quiet moments to arrive. Intuition arrives in the midst of chaos. It arrives in the midst of stimulation and overwhelm, and you need to be able to understand it and perceive it through whatever might come your way. That's the true skill. So we're going to start with just understanding what sensations are being felt in the body right now. So starting with the crown of your head, we'll do a mini body scan. Just hover around your mind space, your brain. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Are they fast, fleeting, or are they slow and grounded? Now coming to the face. Do you feel any sensation here, any heat? Maybe it's cool. Maybe there's a breeze or stillness. And around the mouth and the jaw and the throat. Does it feel open and light or tight and constricted? Do you feel more sensation in the front of the throat or towards the back of the neck? Coming to the shoulders, the chest. Does it feel light and open, receptive? Or are you hunching forward slightly, protecting the heart, shielding your back? Going down the spine, towards the sternum, the belly. This is a really important area for intuition because it's our root of security. A lot of the time, our stomach will tell us before anything else how we feel about a situation. Anxiety can be felt in the stomach. Our gut bacteria is very powerful in terms of sensation and communication. So just notice how your stomach feels in this moment. Does it feel calm and still, at rest, or does it feel agitated or jumpy? Shifting down to the hips, notice if you feel tight, restrained, or tense, or if it feels relaxed and open, safe to unfurl. Briefly sending a wave of awareness through the arms, from the shoulders all the way to the fingertips. Noticing if the fingers are relaxed and loose or tight and gripping. Mine were tight and gripping. Shifting back to the hips. Start sending your awareness down the legs, all the way to the toes, giving yourself permission to fully release and relax in this moment and be exactly as you are. For the next few moments, I want you to just be with whatever sensations are currently present in the body without trying to alter or change anything. That's not the point of today's body scan. It's not to notice and counteract. It's simply to notice and understand. Notice what time of day it is for you and how your body feels. And pay attention to whether this is a pattern for you every time of day, or every time this time of day comes around, if your body feels the same or if there's something different today. If you noticed any tension, is that normal? Is that physical stiffness? Or maybe is it emotional or mental stiffness? If you feel relaxed and open somewhere, is that par for the course? Or is your body maybe responding to some kind of external relief that it received? Identifying patterns with our body and our mind is a huge step forward in connecting with our intuition, because we can start to identify when something is outside of the norm and when it might be our intuition or our body's way of telling us something before the mind can decipher it. I'll leave you in a few moments of silence now to just explore the sensations in the body, cataloging whether something is normal or different than usual, and seeing if you can connect that back to any kind of emotion or anything that's happened recently, whether it was a powerful thought you had, whether it was a reaction you had recently or something that occurred that you're still processing. mentally, but maybe the body hasn't physically let go. The only objective for the next few moments is for you to observe and catalog. Continue to breathe, giving your body the space to experience safety as it goes through this process. Gentle reminder here to keep the chest open and the spine long and the lower half of your body soft and relaxed. A few more moments here before we bring our practice home. Take one final breath here to be with the body. And as you start to relax and release this focused awareness that we've held for a few minutes now, I'm going to ask you to start by keeping your eyes closed but flipping the palms open, just reversing the receptivity now, opening ourselves back up to external stimulation. The palms open is historically a signifier of openness to receive, to allow, and to take in. So now with the simple shift of moving away from our internal practice to slowly coming back into the external world, starting with the palms gives us the opportunity to subtly notice this difference before we start waking up the rest of the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes, gently rocking your neck side to side, ear to shoulder, forwards and backwards. Maybe open and close, not open and close, gently flutter your thighs up and down. Feel free to press your fingers into your palms, maybe rubbing the palms together to generate a little bit of heat, placing them over the eyes, and gently release your hands back down to your knees, open the eyes, come back to the present moment. This is a really good opportunity for you to take a few minutes to reflect on what those sensations felt like, if it was any different than normal, and continue taking these learnings with you throughout your day. Remember, it's important to be able to practice this amidst the chaos, amidst the overwhelm, not in perfectly curated conditions. Thank you so much for joining me for class today, and I will see you in the next one.